For this video, I am going to describe regional planning and upscaling planning in general, that is public participation. So public participation at the regional level is a concern due to, among other things, limited ongoing engagements, unable to identify and manage emerging issues, not being able to promote regional view of issue online submission that didn't target all demographics, and perceived inequality acting as barriers. This in turn reflects greater issues such as transparency, representation, both of which I more or less went into in the first ever video I did, which is on demographic voting, and independence and participations and recognition of participants are influences. So how do we solve participation issue on such large scale? Well, that's where here CoPPGIS comes in. Collaborative Public Participatory GIS is a web-based model of GIS program wherein collaborators can use images, maps, graphs, and text displayed on an underlying base map of interest to a community. Typically, code PPGS use open source data. Open source data means any such source code that is really available or licensed for distributions or modifications. The following slide shows where the research gap is currently communication mediums found during a literature review are performed. We will properly notice that internet solves pretty much all these problems. What's great about the CoPPGIS mode is that it allows for both asynchronous and synchronous collaborations. The former is effectively static information or released information by the company or government to the people. The latter is that combination of user able to watch and interact with the company or government, whilst the plan is actually being made. If I might critique the CoPPGIS model here, I had said that there should be the added feature of point along the process left sort of as checkpoint for people to review the project before continuing on the next step. We don't all have time to attend. In use of CoPPGIS based program, those not in the loop are extent or average almost double the amount of time spent doing the same task to those that know what they are doing. So this is the general structure of the CoPPGIS based program. Note here that the user must have installed some manner of web map surface, likely ArcMap if we are talking offline, but using ArcGIS online or some credit application could easily simplify this. So effectively, you just have to give your audience a link which would take them to after us or on where they could see and do stuff. How do you go about preventing user from changing things and do things giving admin used to? Specific people is up to you. So what has CoPPGIS been able to look like? This. Here the bookmark service is created to save the extent of map for an important discussion is made by different participants where a user click on a bookmark, the extent and zoom of the methods we recorded or stored in the database using GSP get functions, which can be shared to view and understand other participants and collaborations. Current status of all the existing and ongoing projects in housing sector in the form of table thematic maps and reports may also be included. And by the people who obtain them, that is, all your videos, teleconferences, and also be scheduled and held within the page, or data to be held on another site, the user influence or UI. Enable experienced user of the service easy access to the mode of the navigation toolbar that view error and query panel. In Pakistan, dengue fever was mapped using CoPPGIS to allow people on the ground by responders and data collectors for the disease spread. Yes, I know this is the Pakistan London, but the link and page includes solely this image, so that's why I'm working. But anyway, with these institutions and councils are now able to collaborate via rapid communication channel with the help of geo meeting, emergency response using to your meeting, a web-based solutions offer all that in a single platform. Participants in meeting sessions use any standard browser, so Chrome, Firefox, or Explorer, to take part in teleconference based on synchronized map view. There is 24/7 access to the site with FunGround official uploading image of dengue fever spread onto geo meeting based off their location. For those who can't use the service for any reason, simply door-to-door visit allow officials to quick record and upload in real time the information that they record. Should internet not be available, then an SMS-based survey is used, where people should simply SMS their location and maybe like an image of something to like a server, which would receive the SMS and would give like a GPS coordinate to whenever there is me, as the SMS was taken from the upload it to the web online web map, and of course any data is collected in and can be converted into graph to be visualized ensure to the community. So finally, how does CoPPGIS solve regional planning? Well, through CoPPGIS, it need one more thing. A million voices cannot possibly have all their concern reached. Classification of concern by compiling keyword or something of the like the filter concern would be great. Yeah, DASM. DASM is one such example of removing duplicates, which among other things allow the management of the stakeholder concerns, and removing duplicates is important because as many concerns that build up you want to breed only one of those. That isn't a copy of something you just read, which is why doesn't is really important in this case. And in any case, what's great about copy would yes it that it allows a range of approaches to a problem, giving you and us the time to filter the problems. Of course there are problems. There is then just the process of as the PPGIS is evaluated, and this has already been gone through my other video, public participation and IUP tools in a nutshell. So thanks for watching this little